Hello everyone, my name is Shine. Today I'm reacting to Stray Kids 19. Pretty excited for this. I did mention in the Victory Song reaction that I was kind of worried about the song, and that's because the title excuse me, of this track is 19 with a red circle around it. Normally, that means it's 19 plus, so in Korean, like Korea's rating system, so I was like, okay, what is this song going to be about? But looking at this song, the rating for this is, it's green, so it's for all ages, so I'm just like, okay, what is this song going to be about? So this is going to be very interesting. So without further ado, this is Stray Kids with 19. Here we go. Of course, you gotta have Coca-Cola there. Hashtag not sponsored. Hey! Rapper Chris is back. Ah. So this is about before becoming an adult. If you don't know, in Korea the adult age is 20. Unlike the rest of the world where it's 18. Well, technically 18 you have some legality, but like you're not considered an adult until 20 here in Korea. And to them, this is about a lot of them before the age of 19, 20, you know? Oh? That's very interesting, the ending with the mustache, because I guess you can say that kind of symbolizes, you know, becoming an adult, in a sense. But like I said, this is interesting, very different from, you know, Victory Song that I last reacted to. But yeah, this song is definitely about that time before you're transitioning to an adult. And I saw a comment that said, like, with the lamp swinging back and forth with them putting on that fake mustache, it's just symbolizing that time of transitioning from an adult, from being, you know, a teenager to an adult. You know, it happens quick. Like, for me, 1 minute I'm, you know, 18, you know, ready to take on the world, ready to see what's, you know, what's ahead of me. And then now I blink and I'm now 23, in Korea, out of all places that I've, like, just listening to this just made me realize, like, how much time has passed, like, how fast time has passed. Like I said, 1 minute I'm 18, you know, fresh out of high school, have an idea of what I want to do. Now I'm 23, doing something I never expected to do, let alone be in a country, like, I didn't really have any thought of back when I was 18. So it's just, like, it's so weird, like, because I say, not only in Korea is, like I said, like, 20 is, like, the adult age, like, you can legally do, you don't have to stay behind after 10, like, you can't go, because minors here have a, curfew of 10 o'clock, that's why a lot of minor idols can't be seen on broadcast after 10 o'clock, is because, you know, laws that are enacted. But anyway, I could also see this song as being that transitional point. If we look at it from, I guess you can say, a Western perspective, yes, 18 is like that like, you're an adult, you can do whatever, but, like, when you transition to 20, your 20s is, like, when you're figuring out, like, your life, I feel like 18 to 20 is just, like, kind of figuring out, kind of have an idea of what you want to do, but 20 onwards is just trying to implement that, I guess you can say. Like I said, I'm 23 doing something I never expected to do, and it's just so weird to me because, like, from 18 to 19, I still had this, like, I guess you can say, like, childlike innocence about the world. Like, and the line that struck out to me the most was, like, mom and dad still treat me as a child. Like, I'm the youngest in my family, and to my parents, to my brother, my older brother, I'm still, like, the baby of the family. Like, it's pretty much unheard of for me to fly across the frickin' ocean and be in a country where I where I barely know the language, and just, you know, live my life, basically. But, gosh, this actually kind of it's just, like, hitting me all at once. It's just, like, making me think of, like, when I was younger, like, I couldn't wait to be an adult, couldn't wait to do whatever I wanted, but now that I'm an adult, it's just like, I wish time would have slowed down so I can enjoy my youth a little bit more, you know? Instead of just, you know, diving headfirst into a job and all that stuff. Like, I kind of want to go back to the days where I was, you know, like, innocent, hadn't really had a clue of how the world worked yet. You know, maybe if I could go back, I would want to maybe instill a little bit of what I know now into the younger me, so I can have a headstrong sense of what to do, but also to straighten out myself so that I'm less confused than I am now. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, 19. Very interesting song, definitely, because these guys are actually all, like, except for IN, they're all adults now. IN's gonna be an adult by next year, because, like, age-wise an adult, by next year. So basically it's just, like, them talking about, you know, that transitional point. Like, for a lot of these guys, they left home at a young age, and they basically grew up, in, you know, Seoul. They spent all their youth in Seoul, you know, chasing their dream, finally achieving that dream, and, you know, now they're like, most of them became adults before realizing that dream, and then they're the younger ones who just became adults as they realized their dream. That kind of thing. But oh wow, I just read a comment. All their verses are 9 seconds long. Until you get to the end of the song, they start getting shorter, like life starting to go too fast. And definitely probably for a lot of these guys too. Oh, and Jisung wrote this song alone. Oh wow. And definitely shows, like, his... it definitely shows the unsureness of becoming an adult. Like, I definitely have that feeling too. Like, I'm considered an adult, but I still don't know what I'm doing. Like, that transitional point of becoming an adult, you think you figure it out, but then all of a sudden life hits you in the face and you're just like, what am I doing? How am I gonna get through this, you know? That's kind of me now. Like, I think I've mentioned this a few times. I don't know if I have, but the main reason why I flew to Korea to work is there's two reasons. One, to get out of the States, to get away from, you know, I guess the burden of being the youngest and the burden of, I'm gonna get emotional here, the burden of just, you know, being told what I should do and how I should, you know, do things. The second reason was to figure out my life. Like, honestly, I graduated with a degree, but towards the end of that my final, like, chapter of finishing college, I realized there's no way I'm gonna work in that field that I graduated in. So here I am, fresh-faced, at 21 years old, not sure what to do, and, you know, after, you know, talking to a friend and whatnot, I decided to wing it and decide to fly across the country to figure out, like, do I want to do this for life, or do I want to go back to the States and do something mundane that I might not enjoy as much as I am enjoying my job right now. But yeah, so yeah, the transitional point to an adult can be scary. For me, it's actually kind of terrifying. Mainly because, like, my whole life, I guess you can say I was kind of the sheltered type. Didn't really know much of how, you know, the world worked. Didn't know anything. I basically found out everything through the internet. You know, the innocent stuff, the not so innocent stuff, you know. That's mainly because, you know, how I lived was sheltered. I didn't find out things until people either told me or I found out through the internet. So, even though I'm an adult now, there are still things I'm figuring out. So definitely to the younger ones who may be, you know, looking up to Stray Kids especially, or watching these kind of, for some reason, watching my reaction video and hearing me talk, you don't have to have your life figured out straight away. You can use your time, use your youth to figure out, you know, figure out what you want to do. You have honestly, you probably have all the time in the world. If you have an idea of what you want to do, then that's great. Figure out some things before, you know, settling, I guess is what I want to say. So if you're, you know, almost an adult, it's okay if you don't figure it. If it's okay if you don't have anything figured out yet. Maybe take a year or two, do something that you think you want to do, try it out, and if it doesn't work, then go find something that interested you a long time ago, maybe, or something that you enjoyed when you were younger, and maybe try that. For me, my case, I decided to try this teaching English thing, just because my friend decided, you know, was talking about it, and it's a good way for me to, you know, explore my resources, before finally settling down. But, I don't know if I'm making any sense. Just simply put, this song just got me thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely that transitional point before you're an adult is really scary. And, like, when you're an adult, it's still really scary because it's just, like, time moves so fast. Like, 1 minute you can be enjoying, your last year of college or your last year of high school, and then next thing you know, you're out in the workforce, trying to figure things out, you know, trying to figure out how things work. It's definitely scary. There's that uneasiness, uncertainty that you can feel with becoming an adult, but things do work out in the end. It's just a matter of time. Even though time moves so fast, it can slow down when it feels, how I want to put this, basically yes, that that transitional point of becoming an adult is just filled with uncertainty, just uncertainty. You're never gonna figure things out like right away. It takes time, though time is moving too fast, isn't it? But things will work out. It will. I'm sure it will. Even though it seems that time is moving too fast, there's probably going to be points in your life where it just completely slows down and you're just living day by day, wondering what's going to happen the next, you know, and all that. But, yeah, I guess I can just say fighting to everyone, you know, figuring out their life. Good luck to you if you're just about to graduate college, if you're just about to graduate high school. It's scary. It is. It honestly is. It's because, like, how fast time is going. But you'll definitely reach where you want to reach in the end. So good luck to everyone. I've said this multiple times, time and time again, but Stray Kids, although they are younger than me, they're definitely a group that can bring comfort. And, you know, just hearing this just makes me, for me, it just slowed down time a little bit for me. And just recap the past, you know, 23 years of my life. How I got to where I am today and whatnot. So, yeah, shout out to Stray Kids for always, you know, just being them. Talking about everything that a lot of people can relate to, especially people of my age or even older, and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm sorry for the long talk. It just, this song just got a lot of thoughts running through my head. Hopefully it made a little bit of sense, but yeah, regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.